babe. I'm an ambitious girl. You're just small time.
Liberty City is in shock today as the police and emergency services deal with the aftermath of a devastating attack on a police convoy this morning. As yet, no details have been released about the prisoners being transferred in the convoy, and no group has claimed responsibility. The convoy left police headquarters early this morning for a routine transfer of felons to Liberty Penitentiary. The attack took place on the Callahan Bridge, leaving few witnesses and the bridge itself severely damaged. Some of the convicts are thought to have perished in the explosion that followed the initial attack. Revelations as to the professionalism of the attack struck police hours afterward, when identification of the missing felons were further hampered by an attack by computer hackers on police headquarters databases. With the Porter Tunnel project falling behind schedule, this disaster leaves Portland isolated from the rest of the city.
Come on! Señor Dickhead! It's no problem to kill you. You're gonna be sorry. Aye, get lost.
I know a place on the edge of the red light district where we can lay low, but my hands are all messed up, so you better drive, brother.
All right, welcome to Liberty City. We are here on the Callahan Bridge. We are playing GTA 3. Just because all the GTA 4 I've been playing has given me a hankering for playing the original here. This was such a good game. As you see right up here, oh, that bridge is messed up bad. Really busted. But we hear the cops coming, so I figured we had better get the hell off this bridge. Fortunately, they seem to all be on the other side right now. We are in a nice little Kuruma. The Kuruma is kind of this game's analog to a Toyota Corolla or Toyota Corona, which may be one of the reasons why I enjoy it so much. I drive a Corolla in real life, so I feel kind of right at home with a little compact four-door sedan here. We're cruising through Chinatown. This is 8-Ball, who is in the car with us. He is our new companion and compatriot through the accident of having been in the van with us whenever the gang hijacked it. Those were Colombians, I believe. I think those were part of the Colombian cartel. There's a number of different gangs who control sections of Liberty City here. I believe those were the Colombians, who we probably will not see again until we get across the river here to Staten Island, because their area of influence is right over there where you see that green building. They control the northern part of Staten Island there. But as you see there, look at that bridge. It is smashed up beyond belief. Can't believe that tiny little explosive did all that damage. All I can say is they must have been using Star Trek technology, maybe an antimatter bomb or dilithium Folger crystals or something. So back to the card. 8-Ball here, he is voiced by a voice actor and rapper named Guru, I think was the guy's name. Unfortunately, he is dead now. Sadly, he died in 2010, April of 2010, almost 5 years ago now, of multiple myeloma. So that's a little bit sad. So it's good to play this as a kind of a tribute to Guru as well there. The lady who so graciously shot us during the bank robbery is our now ex-girlfriend, Catalina. You notice she also shot the Colombian guy that came out of the bank with her, with us. As she says, we are small time and she is an ambitious girl. And don't you doubt that we have not seen the end of her in this game. So we are going to head on down here. We are going to find our first safe house here in Liberty City. Whip it on in here. We're looking for that little pink dot, as you see down there on the radar. Now these blue circles here are what takes the place of the yellow triangles in GTA 4. The difference being is that you actually have to stop in them. You can't just drive through them. They won't auto stop you. You actually have to stop yourself somewhere inside the circle. So that's what we are going to do and get the messages here for the safe house.
This is the place right here. Let's get off the street and find a change of clothes. I know this guy. He's connected. His name's Luigi. Me and him go back, so I could probably get you some work. Come on, let's head over there.
We're gonna hop out again right quick. Just run over here to the safe house. You see there's little... GTA 3 is much more of a video game than GTA 4 was. So you have these little information markers. You have pickups that you'll find later. You see that? That's telling you that anything stored in the garage will be saved, just like in the other game, for 6 hours. I mean, will be saved whenever you save the game. And it'll also be repaired. Any damage to it will be repaired. The other information marker here is telling you about the save game, which we cannot do. This is the only time you will find this door shut. Right now, as you see, we are in our Claude outfit. I'll walk around a little bit. That's the copy of the outfit that in GTA 4 we got at Playboy X's house. You see, they did a wonderful job of copying it, from the cargo pants and the leather jacket all the way down to the black and white sneakers there. They did a real good job of coming up with an outfit that looked so much like it. I do like being able to be Claude again, you know. Let's back it up here and see if we can come on out and find this Luigi guy. We are down in here just on the edge, right on the dividing line of Hepburn Heights and the red light district. I'm going to try to keep my voice at a reasonable level. The game sound is very loud in my head. In fact, let me turn it down some. I hear myself talking. There we go. Shouldn't affect what y'all hear as far as game sounds and all, but it definitely has made it a little bit more tolerable for me. All right, as you see, we have the sex club that Luigi runs. As always, we always start off in such a very, very classy area.
This is Luigi's club. Let's go around the back and use the service door. Wait here, man, while I go in and talk to Luigi.
Eightball's got some business upstairs. Well, maybe you could do me a favor. One of my girls needs a ride, so grab a car and pick up Misty from the clinic, then bring her back here. Remember, no one messes with my girls. So keep your hands on the wheel. If you don't mess this up, maybe there'll be more work for you. Now get out of here.
Hope you recognize that voice. That is Joey Pantoliano, so often called Joey Pants. He's not a stranger to mafioso types. He played Ralphie. He was Ralphie in The Sopranos, who owned a racing horse with Tony Soprano, and ended up in a very bad way, shall we say. Loved the poster on the wall. All the way back then, Rockstar was having the satires and the little bits of pop culture, like the poster for the Bad Fellas movie here. Very nice. Joey was also in Matrix. He played, trying to remember what character he played in Matrix. He was the Cypher, I think his name was. He was the character that betrayed Neo and them while they were in the Matrix, and he was back on the ship that they were traveling in. I can't remember the name of it right now. Anyway, whoa, watch it, dude. One thing you'll find here about the cars in GTA 3, which makes them different than the cars in GTA 4, these cars are much, much more fragile. They're basically made out of tin foil and paper mache. They don't take a lot of damage before they get to the point where they will easily blow up and catch fire on you. Be totally unusable. It was one thing when GTA 4 came out, some of us, we were amazed by the fact that the cars were really fragile. Couldn't take a lot of damage compared to the way they can in like San Andreas. Cars in San Andreas were basically made out of rubber. You could beat the hell out of them before they would die or explode. And then GTA 4, they got to a much more realistic type of car model. So let's park up here beside Misty, let her get in. She's in the typical hooker outfit.
Hi, I'm Misty.
Hi, I'm Misty. You use the Q and the E button to look left and right, which will help us out. There's some more things where you see this is more of a video game style, and that you see the little heart pickups there. The little heart pickups are, if you have low health, you can run across those and they will restore your health for you. You don't have the mechanic of having to eat, going into a fast food joint or a restaurant and eating and getting your health back that way. But yeah, these cars are much more fragile than the cars even in GTA 4 were. As we see, smashed the hell out of that car, and our engine, 2 little hits like that, and our engine is already smoking. It's amazing. You see the steam coming out from the hood up there. So yeah, you have to be kind of careful with these cars. We do have a handbrake, that's the space. So we are going to go back, take her back to over Luigi's over here, and drop her off. And the other thing I want you to notice is how much money we get for dropping her off here. Oh! Didn't quite make that turn, did we? Look how smashed that car is. You know, we would probably have a few dents and a little scratch paint if we were playing in 4. What? Look at all that money. Not what I meant to do. There you go. Mission passed. $1,500. You honestly have to consider money to be something a little bit more along the lines of just keeping score than anything else in this game. Rather than how much money, because you know, you would no way in heck would you get $1,500 for dropping somebody off. Alright, did we pick up all the money he dropped? I think we did. Did you notice we're now up to $22.15? Everybody carries tons of money in this game. Fortunately, we didn't get seen by that cop when we ran him over. And we also didn't hit that cop. Alright. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take it back to the safe house, which is conveniently close by. Love the subway going by. You got used to that in Hove Beach. You're going to get used to it here in the Red Light District and Hepburn Heights, too. The constant rumble of the train going by. We're going to pull it up on in here. We're going to save this up. It'll also save up our car and, like I said, repair it. There we go. Now you can see inside our place. Like I said, you won't see it closed up like that ever again. You see there's an oven back there. There looks like a TV set. Maybe a microwave. Could be a microwave, could be a TV, whatever that is, sitting on top of the washing machine. Got a bed on the floor. Let's go on in. And we are going to save up right here. There we go. Bed on the floor, poster on the wall. There's the TV, so I guess that's a microwave. And as you see, we are fully healed up now in our car. It's no longer smoking and about to explode. So let's try not to bang it into things too much. Let's run over to Luigi, see if he's got some more work for us. I'm willing to bet he does.
Damn, these shoes are killing me.
You'll notice right over here, there's a pay and spray. The first pay and spray you run across in any of the GTA games. You ain't no gentleman. Let's come on up here and see what Luigi has for us here at the Sex Club. Such a classy guy. And in case you're worrying, curious rather, not worrying, but in case you're curious, I am playing this with a keyboard and a mouse. Much easier to play this with keyboard and mouse than it is GTA 4. And it's what I originally played it as. I played this game with a PC long before I had a PS4. Sorry, PS2 is what this came out with. So this is what I'm most comfortable with. Let's run on in through the blue marker. See what Luigi has for us. Don't spank my bitcha.
Luigi said to give you this, so here, take it.
There's a new high on the street. Goes by the name of Spank. Some wise guys been introducing this trash to my girls down Portland Harbor. Go and introduce a bat to his face. Then take his car, respray it. I want compensation for this insult.
Claude, such a handsome damn man. Let's go over here and get the baseball bat. Very good. We had the one we could have grabbed at our safe house, but why not get this one? It was nice and convenient, and the last time you'll see it there. And whether you had the one from the safe house or not, it would be there regardless. Now we are going to travel down to the docks. Get used to driving again. Get used to spacebar being the... Is that it? Yes, this is it. Get used to spacebar. Look at that big old lovely moon. Get used to spacebar being the handbrake. It's like coming back home, you know? Coming back home. Here's the Portland docks. This is basically the equivalent of the Hove Beach Boabo area that you find. Now we're going to have to get our mouse because as we come up, the mouse is what we're going to use to aim with. All right. We want to get this guy. There we go. And he is out for the count. Stallion. That is, of course, the Mustang equivalent. You'll recognize stallions from GTA 4. They do exist there.
I'll see you something. I'll see you and me.
And they are about as crappy here as they are there. Overpowered and tough to control. But fast, very fast. Not as fast as something like a Banshee, but definitely got its charm. All right, Let's see if we can get to the pay and spray. At least initially, these first few missions are going to be much shorter than the ones in GTA 4 are. So we will be able to complete several of them. We get 2 here for this first introduction. Let's pull it into this pay and spray. And it works. Oh, it works just like it does in 4. There we go. $1,000 and you have got a brand new paint job. You can change the colors of your car here, and I believe it would be, I believe as part of it, you can pull forward and get another paint job, and pull forward and get another paint job. Do it as many times as you like on this one car here without actually leaving the place. And you should be able to, if I remember correctly, you can get it for free that way, and you can change and get exactly what color you want. As I've said before, the money in this game is ridiculous. You really have to think of it more as keeping score than anything else, than actual cash, because you will have ridiculous amounts by the end of the game and nothing to spend it on. That's something that in the other games, good God, we smashed that car up. That's something they fixed in the later games like Vice City and San Andreas. There you go, mission pass, $4,000. They gave you as much money, probably more money than the car is actually worth, especially after smashing it open. We're going to take advantage of the power-ups. Come over here, get healed up. See, we hit it, instantly back to 100 health. And that will regenerate over time. I'm not sure how quickly it does, but eventually that power-up will regenerate there. All right, I am going to find us a car, and we are going to see if we can get back to... There we go, let's take this. Get back to the safe house, lock it up for the night. And we are going to call that a mission. Did we just hijack that car right in front of a cop and he not do anything? Couldn't have. It must have been something else. Must have been something just looked like a cop. Right. And as you saw earlier, there is a taxi driving missions that you can do. We are not going to do them right now, but we will eventually do them because they give you a really nice prize whenever you complete it. That I enjoyed having in my garage. Back to the safe house. And we're already smashing the hell out of the car. Said that right there in GTA 4, you would probably not even notice it'd be a scratch on the paint. On this, when we turn, yeah, there's probably huge big dents on the front of the car already. I'm surprised we don't have smoke coming out of the hood and about to explode. A bit more realistic car handling there. I'm glad they've changed it up a little bit. Let's go on back in. We're going to save up, and we will see you next time. There we go. See you next time.